attribute the names and attributes and titles of Allah to any of his creatures, then you have committed shirk, you have associated a partner with him, and you are no longer a Muslim. Now, if you what you just said is, from your Quran, from your Quran.
Which ayah?
We'll do this in a second.
No.
We can talk after.
Can I speak?
Can I speak?
Hold on. Let me
speak, please.
Get
let me finish.
to the point of
yes.
you asked a very specific question before we went off guards.
Yes, I'm trying to get there. So, for example, Allah is called the first and the last. Can anybody be identified as the first and the last unqualified? I'm not saying putting it in a context of I'm the first and last of my parents. No, in a general absolute sense, when they say I am the first and the last, would that be shirk? Would that be associating partner? Can anyone claim to do this, be this, and it not be blasphemy? Yes or no? And then explain.
That's
Again,
a good.
So he made a point earlier, and then he went to a yes or no.
So
he's jumping off.
No, he's asking the question.
First thing, akhir in the Arabic context, being used without any qualifications can only be used for Allah. Now, having said that, I will address. First thing, you said the Qur'an says that, and you have not given us a verse. You're lying on the Qur'an.
I'll give you
Secondly,
that verse.
Go ahead. What is it?
It's in chapter 4 where Allah says that He will not forgive shirk. And if you don't forgive shirk, and if He doesn't forgive shirk, you're not a Muslim.
You see how he jumped from it.
He won't forgive you.
Earlier he said, now this is where he's caught.
This isn't even on the prompt anymore.
You guys are giving me a run for my money.
Okay. Now earlier he said,
now you're not on the prompt anymore.
If you use any of the names of Allah, like Ar-Rahim, Ar-Ra'uf, and so on, for anybody else, the Quran says you're mushrik. Now he doesn't have a verse for that.
I just did.
No, you did not. That's just saying shirk. That is not saying if you give one of the names which are not unique to Allah to other than Allah's creation.
Is that shirk?
That is not shirk. I explained that already. The Prophet is called Rahim in the Quran.
Is he called Al-Rahim?
He can be called Ar-Rahim as well in certain contexts.
Muhammad can be called Al-Rahim?
Again, you're jumping off, but you do not have a verse. Show me the verse from the Quran that you said that if you take any of those names and give them to the creation, it is shirk.
Yes, okay.
Go ahead. Show me the verse. That does not say that. That verse does not say that.
Brother, you asked me a question.
That verse does not say that.
Okay, that's cool and all.
You did ask him a question. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. So